Hello everyone, welcome to my booktube channel, Books in My Heart. I'm Angela. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Today's book is Love, Lucas. After the success of The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, there seems to be a slew of literature for young adults in which the characters are dealing with cancer or they're coping with a severe loss. Today I'm talking about Love, Lucas because it was able to differentiate itself from all of those other books. The novel opens only a couple weeks after Lucas has died, and Oakley is still grieving from his death. Oakley and her brother were really close. She loved him so much, and when he passed away, she was devastated. This novel is her dealing with his loss. Lucas has already passed away when the novel opens, so the novel focuses on Oakley, not Lucas. Knowing how his death would affect her, Lucas wrote his sister a series of letters. I did a book review on the novel What You Left Behind, and you can go watch that if you are interested. But in that book, the character Meg left a series of composition notebooks for her boyfriend, Ryden. She left 3 notebooks for him to find on various occasions so that he would find her handwritten notes inside of the composition notebooks addressing aspects of her personality or their relationship. In Love, Lucas, however, he utilized a composition notebook more so as a journal for his sister to read after his death. He wrote random things down about his life, about his personality, and so he wanted her to be able to remember him, yet also leave her with some life advice. He didn't want her to miss him so much that he was no longer there. This notebook was his way of still being present after he was gone. In a small way, it reminded me of P.S. I Love You, in which the husband passed away and he left his wife random letters for her to find to inspire her to go live her life even though he's no longer with her. In P.S. I Love You, he would challenge her to attempt new things or go relive fun memories that he can no longer share with her. When Lucas told his sister to go try something new and get out of the house, I was reminded of that scene in P.S. I Love You. Love, Lucas is not trying to be a teenage version of P.S. I Love You, however. Very different relationships, very different stories. It is not trying to mirror or mimic P.S. I Love You, but there was that moment where it made me think of that particular novel and then the movie adaptation as well. In P.S. I Love You, I believe the husband's name is Jerry, and he always signs off his letters to his wife as P.S. I Love You, hence the title. In Love, Lucas, Lucas signs all of his entries in the composition notebook Love, Lucas for his sister Oakley. The fact that Love, Lucas made me think of such a well-done novel is really saying something. I think that demonstrates what great writing this is. Since this is a spoiler-free book review, I won't go into too many details about the novel itself, but I will say I really liked the main character Oakley. Since she's dealing with such a tragic loss, she's not necessarily the most outgoing or the most optimistic character at times, but she's slowly trying to piece her life together after such a devastating moment in her life. She really loved her brother, and now that he's gone, she's unsure how to proceed. In order to come to terms with his death, Oakley and her mother travel to go visit her aunt in California. While in California, Oakley's trying to rediscover herself without her brother and form a few new relationships. I will just mention that Carson is a phenomenal literary character. If you read this book, I think Carson might become one of your literary crushes. He is a wonderful character, he's a lot of fun to read, and he's so sweet. I really enjoyed this book because their characters were well done, there were some fun one-liners, and the narrative was very clear with some really important themes in it as well. This might not necessarily be the most uplifting of narratives, but it is a really good book. If you are a fan of The Fault in Our Stars, What You Left Behind, or P.S. I Love You, then I think you should add Love, Lucas to your to-be-read list. If you like Love, Lucas and you liked today's video, please don't forget to give this a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great reading day.